How doth my garden grow? Here's a little garden update. These things are doing great. I've broken off some of these long strands and stuck them back in the pots, and they seem to be rooting just fine. It's kind of like a riot. And here, this mess, this isn't doing so great. It's rained quite a bit, so it should be wet, but no. And this has something eating it. These are plants of lemon balm. I'm gonna have to put some 7 dust on that. My potatoes are growing fine. I have this thing, which I don't know what is. I have wild grapevine. A lot of wild grapevine. It's everywhere. And there's some over there. But I don't mind. And then here's the cucumber that I discovered yesterday. And it had gone through the fence and was growing over there with the pumpkins. And we're going to have a whole bunch of blossoms here. There was one here yesterday. They're small. They're not as big as squash blossoms. You see, compared to my finger, there's another one. But they're shaped about the same. Now be careful not to step in a pot. Okay, these are pumpkins, and oh, they were open a little bit ago, but they have it's like a 5-petaled flower that opens out. And you can see, man, they're just, there's a whole cluster of them. And then you look all the way down the plant. There's just blossoms everywhere. And the same with this one. Clear up to there, and then it's growing along my fairy light. And I mean, it's just covered. And I bought knee-hose to put the fruits in, and when it sets some fruit. Okay, you see these leaves look just about almost the same as the cucumber leaves. They're a little bit more toothy, a little bit more separated. This is sugar baby watermelon plants. And oh, they don't have any open blossoms right now either. They're starting to dry. See them? But I have one that's setting a little bitty fruit. Where is it? Well, can't find it right. Oh, here it is. Here. Look, look, look. I'm making a video, baby.
Oh, I was confused. I thought you were talking about...
See it? A little bitty baby pumpkin. My rose bush, this one's doing okay, although some wild grapevine is claiming it. This one is not doing all right. And it looks like I have some wild clematis here. And that one, not so good. This peony is good. It had 2 little leaves on it last year, and I thought it was going to die back this year, but there it is. And now, here we go. Peppers. This is just lousy with blooms. And this one, I've got some chiles growing. And these are serranos. And you can see I've got some serranos here. They're nice and hot. They're a little hotter than jalapenos. And these are hot banana peppers. And they're almost ready. And I got Cherokee purple tomato. And that won't be along for a little while yet, but they get like a purplish color on top. And then that's a big boy. It'll be red. There's those. I've gotten a couple yellow tomatoes, but I'm not having good luck with those this year. And these I planted from cuttings. There's 3, and that one's got some fruit on it. I don't know what variety they'll be. And here are my beans, and you can see there's one plant left right there, and a couple of them here, but they're almost done. It's been so hot. The poor things just can't keep up with the heat, no matter how much I water them. My romaine lettuce went to seed. And these are orange bell peppers, and they're setting some fruit finally. Peppers like the heat, so there's some more wild grapevine. And my lavender's dead. But my clematis is hanging in there, and some trillium. And then I got another one of these plants growing here, which I have no idea what it is. Guess I'll have to look them up. And there's some hostas. My other hostas like shade and they don't really like heat. So they've already bloomed and now they're trying to go to seed. I cut this holly plant back because I hate it. So it doesn't poke me when I get in there and try to turn the hose on. Right here I have a little bitty lilac. And over here, amongst all this planting, I have a tiny forsythia right there. This is the one that the lawn guys weed whacked down. Interesting thing about this planting, it comes in lance leaf and broadleaf, and it has an antivenom stronger than snake bite venom, stronger than rattlesnake venom. And if you get a bite or a sting of something, you can crush these leaves up until they're good and juicy and bruised, and put them on the sting like a poultice, and leave it on there for 2 or 3 days, and it'll combat any venom that's in that sting. I think that's firebush, and I don't like it. I might cut that back too. And that's it so far. Got a little scully plant path light, and I put these little solar path lights all around the edge because the sidewalk goes back to our neighbor's house, and that way it lights the sidewalk for them in the evenings when they come home. And there's Yorick. Alas, I knew him well. That's my garden update. Hi, Iz.